Hello friends, I am Mr. Dilip Kumar Pal. Today presents before you with a very dynamic video of the Indian Constitution relating to powers of Rajya Sabha. I am present before you today. I am with you with a very crucial video relating to powers of Rajya Sabha. Rajya Sabha means the central legislature of India or the union legislature of India has two houses. Its upper house is Rajya Sabha, lower house is the Lok Sabha. Today we will discuss what are the powers of the Rajya Sabha, which is the upper house of the Indian Parliament, and this upper house is otherwise known as Rajya Sabha or Council of States. So, we'll take up today what powers Rajya Sabha possesses. But before we discuss what powers Rajya Sabha has or is vested, we must know a few lines about Rajya Sabha. Mainly its importance. So what importance Rajya Sabha has? We'll discuss first of all its importance, then we'll discuss its powers. So what importance Rajya Sabha has? According to Professor T.K. Tope, Rajya Sabha of India is influenced by the American Constitution so far as its composition system is concerned. It is influenced by Irish Constitution so far as its nomination system is concerned. Again, it is influenced by the British Constitution so far as powers of Rajya Sabha is concerned. It means Rajya Sabha or the Council of States or the upper house of Indian Parliament is influenced by American Constitution, Irish Constitution and the British Constitution. Its composition system is influenced by the American Constitution. Its nominating system is influenced by the Constitution of Ireland, and its power system or its powers provision have been borrowed from the British Constitution. So Rajya Sabha is influenced mainly by American Constitution, Irish Constitution and the British Constitution. Rajya Sabha is a very important house of the Indian Constitution. Though many scholars have described Rajya Sabha as the superfluous institution or powerless institution, yet it has some importance. About its importance, it is said the appeal of Rajya Sabha to Lok Sabha is like appeal from Philip the Sober to the Philip the Drunken. It means whenever Rajya Sabha will make some appeal to Lok Sabha, it is like appeal from a sober person to a drunken person. So Rajya Sabha is a very vital institution. How it is vital, you will know if we discuss its powers. Rajya Sabha has mainly two types of powers. One is its extraordinary power or special power, other one is ordinary power. Rajya Sabha has two types of powers. One is its ordinary power, other one is its extraordinary power. So, what is extraordinary power or special power Rajya Sabha? Extraordinary power or special power of Rajya Sabha means Rajya Sabha has some powers which Lok Sabha has not. Rajya Sabha possesses some authority which Lok Sabha do not have. These are the extraordinary power of the Rajya Sabha. And Rajya Sabha has mainly three extraordinary powers. The first extraordinary power of Rajya Sabha is power to create all India services under Article 312. Article 312 says that if the Rajya Sabha will feel that in the country for the national interest there is need to create one or more all India services, then Rajya Sabha, by passing a resolution supported by 2/3 of its members, request the Parliament to create one or more all India services for the national interest. And at that time, Parliament will take steps to create one or more all India services. So Parliament will create one or more all India services whenever it will be requested by Rajya Sabha by 2/3 majority support in the national interest. And this power nobody has. Only the Rajya Sabha has the power to request the Parliament to create one or more all India services. This is the special power of Rajya Sabha. The second special power of Rajya Sabha is power to request Parliament to make law in the state list. Under Article 249. Under Article 249, it is mentioned that if the Rajya Sabha will feel that for the national interest, Parliament should make law in the state list, then Parliament will make law in the state list. So if the Rajya Sabha, to make it more clear, if the Rajya Sabha will pass a resolution supported by 2/3 of its members and request the Parliament to make law in the state list, at the time Parliament will make law in the state list. But this law is valid for only 1 year. So Parliament will make law in the state list only if it is requested by the Rajya Sabha. Nobody has the power to request Parliament to make law in the state list. It can make law in the state list if it will be requested by the only Rajya Sabha. Okay, my viewers, the third important special power of Rajya Sabha is mentioned under Article 67. Under Article 67, it is mentioned that if the Vice President of the country will have to be removed on any ground, then the initiation to remove the Vice President will start from Rajya Sabha. So, to initiate the process to remove the Vice President, it is under the jurisdiction of the Rajya Sabha. Nobody has that. So, these are the special powers of the Rajya Sabha. First of all, Rajya Sabha has the power to request Parliament to create one or more all India services under Article 312. It has the power to request Parliament to make law in the state list under Article 249. And it has the power to initiate the process to remove the Vice President. So these are the three special powers of Rajya Sabha which Lok Sabha has not. So due to this reason, it is said that these are the three major special powers of Rajya Sabha. Then we will discuss what are the ordinary powers of the Rajya Sabha. Rajya Sabha has mainly 5 ordinary powers. The first ordinary power of the Rajya Sabha is the law-making power. It means whenever a new law will have to be made, the proposal can come from either house of Parliament. For example, if a new law will have to be made, the proposal can come from Rajya Sabha. Once Rajya Sabha will approve it, it will be referred to Lok Sabha, and if Lok Sabha will approve it, it will be referred to President for signature. If any law will have to be made, the proposal can also come from Lok Sabha. If it will be approved in the Lok Sabha, it will be referred to Rajya Sabha for approval, and if it will be approved by the Rajya Sabha, it will be referred to President for the signature. So for the preparation, for the formulation of ordinary law, proposal can come from either House of Parliament. It can come from the side of Lok Sabha, it can come from the side of the Rajya Sabha. So far as ordinary law making power is concerned, both the Lok Sabha and the Rajya Sabha have equal power. Another ordinary power of the Rajya Sabha is the fiscal power under Article 109. Fiscal power means monetary power. It means whenever any monetary bill or money bill or bill relating to finance will have to be introduced, it will have to be introduced in the Lok Sabha. It cannot be introduced in the Rajya Sabha under Article 109. So, a bill relating to money bill can be introduced in the Lok Sabha. There is no question of can be. The money bill will have to be introduced in the Lok Sabha. After it is passed in the Lok Sabha, it will be referred to the Rajya Sabha for approval, but Rajya Sabha will have to approve it within 14 days. If Rajya Sabha will not approve it within 14 days, it will be considered as passed. So far as fiscal power is concerned, Rajya Sabha has very minimum power. It has only power to delay money bill for only 14 days, and the money bill cannot be introduced in the Rajya Sabha. It will be introduced in the Lok Sabha. After it is passed in the Lok Sabha, it will be referred to the Rajya Sabha, and Rajya Sabha has only power to make it delay for only 14 days. Except this, Rajya Sabha do not have any power in the monetary sphere. Number 3, another ordinary power of the Rajya Sabha is elective power. Whenever the President of India will have to be elected under Article 55, and whenever the Vice President will have to be elected under Article 66, members of Rajya Sabha will participate in the election process. If members of Rajya Sabha will not participate in the election of President under Article 55, in the election of Vice President under Article 66, the election process cannot be completed. Okay, my viewers? So, till now you know three major powers of the three ordinary powers of the Rajya Sabha. Then 2 ordinary powers of Rajya Sabha still left. The fourth ordinary power of the Rajya Sabha is the amending power. As time is changing, the constitution will have to be changed. And in the constitution, there are 3 types of provisions. There are some provisions which are important. Whenever these provisions will have to be changed, it will have to be changed by members of parliament by simple majority vote system. Number 2, whenever very important provisions of the constitution will have to be changed, it will have to be changed by the members of parliament by its 2/3 majority votes. Again, whenever sensitive parts of the Indian constitution will have to be changed, it will be changed by the support of 2/3 majority members of parliament plus support of more than 1/2 of states. Anyhow, when the constitution will have to be changed under Article 368, members of Rajya Sabha participate. Without their participation, Indian constitution cannot be changed. The last ordinary power of the Rajya Sabha is the impeachment power of the Rajya Sabha. Rajya Sabha has impeachment power. It means it has power to remove. To whom? Under Article 61, whenever President of India will have to be introduced, will have to be removed, then members of Rajya Sabha will have to participate. It means whenever President of India will have to be removed, either due to misbehavior to anybody or incapacity, 14 days notice will have to be given to the Parliament. After that, the removal process will have to be passed by both the House of Parliament, Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. After that, the President can be removed. So, in the removal process of President, members of Rajya Sabha participate. Again, when under Article 67, Vice President of India will have to be removed, at that time also, the initiation for the removal of Vice President will start in the Rajya Sabha, and in the removal of Vice President, both the members of Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha participate. Again, whenever the judges of Supreme Court and High Court will have to be removed under Article 124 Clause 4, both the members of Rajya Sabha and Lok Sabha participate. So, Rajya Sabha has mainly 5 ordinary powers. Number 1, it has law-making power, and in the field of law-making power, it has equal power with Lok Sabha. Then in the field of monetary field, it has minimum power, because the money bill will have to be introduced in the Lok Sabha, and Rajya Sabha only can make it delay for 15 days. It has elective power. It takes part in the election of President, Vice President. It has amending power. Whenever Constitution will have to be amended, members of Rajya Sabha participate. Then it has impeachment power. It takes part in the removal of President, Vice President, Judge of Supreme Court and Judges of High Court. So, in this video, we have discussed about powers of Rajya Sabha. Rajya Sabha has mainly 2 powers, extraordinary power or special power. Other one is the ordinary power. So, in this video, my viewers are clear that Rajya Sabha is not an insignificant body or a powerless body or a superfluous body. It is a very important institution with some important powers. We cannot describe it, we cannot treat it as an unnecessary body, rather it is an important institution. So, I have full confidence that this video will be helpful to students of all levels, maybe of plus 2, plus 3, and those students who concentrate for their competitive examinations. I have full confidence that this video will be helpful to my beloved students. Again, we will be here with another video. Till now, goodbye. Have a good luck to my students. Goodbye.